Good afternoon, good evening, good nighttime, good midnight hour. Hey y'all, my name is Tamika Collins, and this here is my YouTube channel. And on these episodes, we are reading the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, and we are in Joshua, the 17th chapter. Nope, sorry. We're in Joshua, the 19th chapter. Ugh, I've been reading a lot. We've been reading a lot, right? Yes, we have. So, we recap. So, let's recap. Get on the chapter 13, excuse me. Chapter 17 talked about the land given to West Manasseh. In chapter 18, talked about the allotment of remaining land. And so now we're in chapter 19. And it's talking about the land given to Simeon. They still giving out land, giving out property. All right, it says the second allotment to the clans of the tribe of Simeon. Their homeland was surrounded by Judah's territory. Simeon's homeland included Beersheba, Sheba, Molada, Hazar, Shual, Bela, Ezem, Otelad, Bethel, Obethul, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth Markaboth, Hazar Susa, Beth Leboath, and Sharuhen. 13 towns with their surrounding villages. It also included Ain, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashen, 4 towns with their villages, including all the surrounding villages as far as Beleth Beer, also known as Ramah of the Negev. This was the homeland allotted to the clans of Simeon, to the tribe of Simeon, to the clans of the tribe of Simeon. Their allocation of land came from part of what had been given to Judah because Judah's territory was too large for them. So the tribe of Simeon received an allocation within the territory of Judah, the land given to Zebulun. The third allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Zebulun. The boundary of Zebulun's homeland started at Sarid. From there, it went west, going past Maralah, touching Dabesheth, and proceeding to the brook east of Jokneam. In the other direction, a boundary went east from Sarid to the border of Kisloth Tabor, and from there to Debereth and up to Japhia. Then it continued east to Gath Hepher, Eth Kazan, and Rimmon, and turned toward Nia. Excuse me. The northern boundary of Zebulun passed Hanathan and ended at the valley of Ephtael. The towns in these areas included Kadeth, Nahalal, Shimron, Adalah, and Bethlehem. 12 towns with their surrounding villages. The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Zebulun included all these towns and their surrounding villages. The land given to Issachar. The fourth allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Issachar. Its boundaries included following towns: Jezreel, Kesaloth, Shanim, Hapharim, Cheyenne, Anaharath, Rabbith, Kishion, Ebez, Ramoth, En Ganim, En Hada, and Beth Pazez. The boundary also touched Tabor, Shahazuma, and Beth Shemesh, ending at the Jordan River, 16 towns with their surrounding villages. The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Issachar included these towns and their surrounding villages. The land given to Asher, the fifth allotment of land, went to the clans of the tribe of Asher. Its boundaries included these towns: Helketh, Holly, Beden, Ashaph, Elimelech, Ahmad, and Michelle. The boundary on the west touched Carmel and Shehor Lebnath. Then it turned east toward Beth Dagon and run as far as Zebulun in the valley of Ephtael, going north to Beth-Emek and Neiel. It then continued north to Kabul, Abdon, Rehad, Hammon, Kanah, and as far as Greater Sidon. Then the boundary toward Ramah and the fortress of Tyre, where it turned into Hosa and came to the Mediterranean Sea. The territory also included Mehebel, Akzib, Umma, Afek, and Rehob, 22 towns with their surrounding villages. The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Asher included these towns and their surrounding villages. The land given to Naphtali. The sixth allotment of the land went to the clans of the tribe of Naphtali. Its boundaries ran from Halif, from the oak at Zenanim, and extended across the Adami, Nekeb, Jabneh, and as far as Lakum, ending at the Jordan River. The western boundary ran past as Nathtabar, then to Hukkot, and touched the border of Zebulun in the south, the border of Asher on the west, and the Jordan River on the east. The fortified towns included in this territory were Zedom, Zer, Hamath, Rekath, Kinnereth, Adamah, Ramah, Hazor, Kadesh, Edrei, En-Hazar, Hiran, or Yirin, Migdal El, Horem, Beth Anath, Beth Shemesh, 19 towns with their surrounding villages. The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Naphtali included these towns and their surrounding villages. The land given to Dan. The seventh allotment of land went to the clans of the tribe of Dan. The land allocated as their homeland included following towns: Zorah, Eshtaol, Urshemesh, Shalabin, Jalen, Ethla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Eltike, Gibbethon, Baalath, Jehud, Beni, Barak, Gath Rimmon, Me Jarkon, Rakan, and the territory across from Joppa. But the tribe of Dan had trouble taking possession of their land, so they attacked the town of Laish. They captured it and slaughtered its people and settled there. They renamed the town Dan after their ancestor. The homeland allocated to the clans of the tribe of Dan included these surrounding villages, towns, and the surrounding villages. The land given to Joshua. After all the land was divided among the tribes, the Israelites gave a piece of the land to Joshua as his allocation. For the Lord had said he could have any town he wanted. He chose Timnath Serah in the hill country of Ephraim. He rebuilt the town and lived there. These are the territories that Eleazar, the priest, Joshua, son of Nun, and the tribal leaders allocated as grants of land to the tribes of Israel by casting sacred lots in the presence of the Lord at the entrance of the tabernacle at Shiloh. So the division of the land was completed. Whew. Chapter 20, the cities of refuge. The cities set aside. Special cities set aside. The Lord said to Joshua, "Now tell the Israelites to designate the cities of refuge, as I instructed Moses. Anyone who kills another person accidentally or unintentionally can run to one of these cities. They will be places of refuge for relatives seeking revenge for the person who was killed. Upon reaching one of these cities, the one who caused the death will appear before the elders at the city gate and present his case. They must allow him to enter the city and give him a place to live among them. If the relatives of the victim come to avenge the killing, the leaders must not release the slayer to them, for he killed the other person unintentionally and without previous hostility. But the slayer must stay in the city and be tried by the local assembly, which will render a judgment. And he must continue to live in that city until the death of the high priest who was in the office at the time of the accident. After that, he is free to return to his own home in the town from which he fled. The following cities were designated as the cities of refuge: Kadesh of Galilee in the hill country of Naphtali, Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim, and Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, in the hill country of Judah. On the east side of the Jordan River, across from Jericho, the following cities were designated: Bezer in the wilderness plain of the tribe of Reuben, Ramoth in Gilead in the territory of the tribe of Gad, and Golan in the Bashan in the land of the tribe of Manasseh. These cities were set apart for all the Israelites as well as the foreigners living among them. Anyone who accidentally killed another person could take refuge in one of these cities. In this way, they could escape from being killed in revenge prior to standing trial before the local assembly. Let's see how much 21 is. Not too much. Let's see if we can get it in. The towns given to the Levites, chapter 21. Then the leaders of the tribe of Levi came to consult with Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the leaders of the other tribes of Israel. They came to them at Shiloh in the land of Canaan and said, "The Lord commanded Moses to give us towns to live in and pasture lands for our livestock." So, by the command of the Lord, the people of Israel gave the Levites the following towns and pasture lands out of their grants of land. The descendants of Aaron, who were members of the Kohathite clan within the tribe of Levi, were allotted 13 towns that were originally assigned to the tribes of Judah, Simeon, and Benjamin. The other families of the Kohathite clan were allotted 10 towns from the tribes of Ephraim, Dan, and half tribe of Manasseh. The clan of Gershon also allotted 13 towns from the tribes of Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and the half tribe of Manasseh and Bashan. The clan of Merari was allotted 12 towns from the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun. So the Israelites obeyed the Lord God's command to Moses and assigned these towns and pasture lands to the Levites by casting sacred lots. The Israelites gave the following towns to the tribes of Judah and Simeon, to the descendants of Aaron, who were members of the Kohathite clan within the tribe of Levi, since the sacred lot fell to them first: Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, in the hill country of Judah, along with the surrounding pasture lands. Arba was an ancestor of Anak. and the open fields beyond the town and the surrounding villages were given to Caleb, son of Jephunneh, as his possession. The following towns with their pasture lands were given to the descendants of Aaron the priest: Hebron, a city of refuge for those who accidentally kill someone; Lebna, Jatir, Eshtimoa, Holon, Deber, Ain, Jephthah, and Beth Shemesh. 9 towns from these 2 tribes. From the tribe of Benjamin, the priests were given the following towns with their pasture lands: Gibeon, Jeba, Anathoth, and Almon. 4 towns. So in all, 13 towns with their pasture lands were given to the priests of the descendants of Aaron. The rest of the Kohathite clan from the tribe of Levi was allotted the following towns and pasture lands: from the tribe of Ephraim: Shechem in the hill country of Ephraim, a city of refuge for those who accidentally killed someone; Jazer, Kibzam, and Beth Haran, 4 towns. The following towns and pasture lands were allotted to the priests: from the tribe of Dan: Elteke, Gibbethon, Aijalon, and Gath Rimmon, 4 towns. The half tribe of Manasseh allotted the following towns with their pasture lands to the priests: Tanakh and Gath Rimmon, 2 towns. So in all, 10 towns with their pasture lands were given to the rest of the Kohathite clan. The descendants of Gershon, another clan within the tribe of Levi, received the following towns with their pasture lands: from the half tribe of Manasseh: Golan in Bashan, a city of refuge for those who accidentally killed someone; and Be Eshterah, 2 towns. From the tribe of Issachar, they received the following towns for their pasture land, with their pasture lands: Kishion, Debereth, Jarmuth, and En Ganon, 4 towns. From the tribe of Asher, they received the following towns with their pasture lands: Mishal, Abdon, Helkath, and Rehob, 4 towns. From the tribe of Naphtali, they received the following towns with their pasture lands: Kadesh in Galilee, a city of refuge for those who accidentally killed someone; Hamath Dor, and Cartan, 3 towns. So in all, 13 towns with their pasture lands were allotted to the clan of Gershon. The rest of the Levites, the Merari clan, were given the following towns with their pasture lands: from the tribe of Zebulun: Jokneam, Karta, Timnah, and Nahalal, 4 towns. From the tribe of Reuben, they received the following towns with their pasture lands: Bezer, Jahaz, Kedemoth, and Methath, 4 towns. From the tribe of Gad, they received the following towns with their pasture lands: Ramoth and Gilead, a city of refuge for those who accidentally killed someone; Mahanaim, Heshbon, and Jazer, 4 towns. So in all, 12 towns were allotted to the clan of Merari. The total number of towns and pasture lands within Israelite territory given to the Levites came to 48. Every one of these towns had pasture land surrounding it. So the Lord gave to Israel all the land he swore to give their ancestors, and they took possession of it and settled there. And the Lord gave them rest on every side, just as he had solemnly promised their ancestors. None of the enemies could stand against them, for the Lord helped them conquer all their enemies. Not a single one of all the good promises the Lord had given to the family of Israel was left unfulfilled. Everything he spoken came true. Amen. May the Lord have a blessing to the reading of his word. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again. All right. Have a good one.